very watered down.
You need the belt because every time they hear a championship fight, people want to go.
They want to, yeah.
That's why they made so many belts, make more money. Imagine a guy like Henry Armstrong. He got 3 of the belts simultaneously. Now what he got to do? Come down and fight? Kept going like this. That didn't make sense.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Mike Tyson has just revealed the inside details of his training camp ahead of his fight with Jake Paul, and it appears that things are getting more intense with every passing day.
Well, listen, I just think somebody wanting to hit something, I think that's amazing. For a long period of time, and they never did this before, because some people hit the bag, they never had a fight in their life. You know, but it breaks a lot of tension, I believe. I like hitting the bag. I like having my kids. I like teaching them how to hit the bag.
Sit roll, stop it. Sit roll, stop it. Hey, put a shot. Isso, that's it. Sit roll. Put a shot.
Prior to the match, former professional boxer Kenny Rainford claimed that Tyson would defeat Paul despite health concerns. Rainford acknowledged the boxing community's worries, but is confident Tyson will succeed. Rainford said, "He's lived hard and trained hard, and he's doing that now." Jake Paul hasn't been hit by a heavyweight. He struggled against Tommy Fury at cruiserweight. The problem will be when Tyson hits him. Rainford added that Tyson still had age against him and that his engine wasn't what it once was. He then highlighted that Paul is quite sharp and quick himself. He also noted that Mike would have to get Paul out of there quickly, because the longer it lasted, the more punishment he would face. Rainford added, "Tyson still got the age against him, and the engine isn't what it once was. You can't take away natural youth. Paul is quite sharp himself and quick. Mike is going to have to get Paul out of there double quick. The longer it lasts, the more punishment he'll face." Rainford mentioned that he could see Tyson defeating him in 2 or 3 rounds, and also saw the possibility of Paul winning on points, or potentially stopping him late on. Rainford said, "You can't ignore the age, and I can see it from both sides. I can see Tyson doing him in 2 or 3 rounds, and I can see Paul winning on points or potentially stopping him late on. I predict Tyson will stop him inside 3 rounds." Mike Tyson hasn't competed in a ring fight in 19 years, but he will make a comeback later this year. His latest training footage shows how difficult it is going to be for Jake to face him in the ring.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Look where your left hook is when you finish, Mike.
Even though Tyson is one of the most feared names in boxing, not many believe that the 57-year-old can pull an upset over the problem child. Colby Covington, a star in the UFC, is one of those who anticipates that Paul will either finish Tyson early or carry him for several rounds. Covington told Saucecast, "I think Jake is going to probably knock Tyson out within the first 2 minutes. If he doesn't, it'll be because he's carrying him, and he's trying to make the freak show look like it's a competitive fight. I hate the fight." Covington added that he believed it detracted from Mike Tyson's legacy when someone like a YouTuber came in and defeated him, referring to Paul as beating the baddest man on the planet and the most feared man. Covington added, "I think it takes away from Mike Tyson's legacy when a guy like this comes in and beats him, a YouTuber comes in and beats the baddest man on the planet and the most feared man." Prior to his July 20th fight against Mike Tyson, Jake Paul shocked the boxing community by working out at the Colorado Springs Olympic and Paralympic Training Center among boxers from Team USA. At elevations above 6,000 feet, the problem child benefited from the likes of Jennifer Lozano and Morel McCain. Paul definitely showed that he was serious about the Mike Tyson fight.
Psych! You really thought I was partying? We out here, high altitude, Colorado Springs, with the Olympians, Team USA Boxing. Let's get it! Let's go!
Following this occurrence, there has been a leak of Mike Tyson's training video. In the video, Mike Tyson is practicing the Cus de Amato technique that he created especially for Iron. Tyson's movements take the fans back to a time when he was more intimidating in the ring. This is how Tyson is getting ready for the bout with Jake Paul.
Yeah, very nice.
Mike Tyson was comparatively short when he made his heavyweight boxing debut. For this reason, Iron Mike's trainer Cus D'Amato created a unique technique for him. Tyson was able to dodge blows, get closer to the target, and score punches on the opposition thanks to his well-known peekaboo technique.
It's the perfect part, Jimmy. Go. Stop his head movement as soon as you
Prior to his July 20th fight, Tyson was shown practicing the peekaboo technique in his most recent training videos. The 57-year-old not only avoided blows, but also landed a couple of bombs.
Distance. Brother. Nice distance. Hey, bro. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Tyson can be seen striking the bag in the other video. He can be seen executing a three-punch combination that includes a left hook, a cross, and a jab. Tyson appears exhausted despite the sound of the gloves slamming against the bag. The 57-year-old is also not quite as flexible as he once was, but fans still think he is going to slam Jake Paul in the ring.
Bro, nice one, Mike.
Time.
More, Mike.
One shot. Good. Swings in the side.
For a select few, this matchup demands careful analysis, much like any other fight. For instance, Lennox Lewis has taken a unique approach to predict the potential outcome of their July bout. Lewis recently took to his Instagram account to share a video clip featuring a simulated mixed martial arts bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. In his post, he mentioned, "So I hear Mike Tyson will be fighting Jake Paul. Not quite sure how that will go, but it could be something like this." Lewis conveyed a sense of uncertainty regarding the eventual result of the match. Nonetheless, the former heavyweight champion suggested that the likelihood of the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight aligning with the simulated verdict is considerable. The clip begins with Jake Paul making his entry into the octagon. Soon, Mike Tyson follows. Bruce Buffer's usual announcement could be heard in the background.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Iron Mike Tyson has graced the octagon. Tyson is ready to fight.
And here it is all over. I have to think this is going the distance, and he's dead. My mistake.
A brief pause occurred as the buffer came between them. As the referee, resembling Herb Dean, inspected, both fighters surged forward. When they drew near, a precise right overhand from Iron, Mike landed squarely, dropping the problem child to the canvas. Watching the slow-motion replay revealed Tyson's punch, connecting well before Paul's simultaneous throw of his right. One of the users appeared to be in agreement with Lewis's message. They said, "If it's not rigged, this is exactly how it will go." Then another follower highlighted how a much younger version of Tyson appeared in the simulation, and another added, "I pray this is exactly how it goes." However, Jake Paul threw down the gauntlet, daring Mike Tyson to test his mettle against his legendary Iron Chin in their upcoming boxing bout. Iron Mike earned his reputation as one of the heavyweight boxing's most formidable knockout artists, yet it's been nearly 20 years since his last professional bout. Paul, boasting an impressive record of never being knocked down in his professional fights, dares Tyson to be the first to achieve this feat. Paul said on his BS podcast, "I want to see how hard he hits. Mike, I really want to see, bro. Let's see all the legends, the myths, because you're Iron Mike Tyson. But I have an iron chin. People know that." Paul added that he takes shots and believes people are underestimating his ability to handle the power, which he thinks will make the fight interesting. He added, "I take shots. I think people are underestimating me for being able to deal with his power, and that's something that's going to make it interesting." Specifics regarding the bout, including the number of rounds and agreed upon weight class, remain undisclosed at this time. Both Paul and Tyson are eager for it to gain professional sanctioning, although the ultimate decision lies with the Texas Commission. According to Paul, "I am biting off a lot. This is definitely the toughest, most savage, lethal opponent, regardless of age, because power is the last thing to go. The reaction and reception of it is insane. I almost can't even believe it. So very surreal and very, very grateful for all of that. Paul mentioned that they were going to see what happens and expressed his excitement, stating he literally couldn't wait to look across the ring, see Tyson, and give him a death stare. Paul said, "We're going to see. I'm excited. I literally can't wait to look across the ring and see him and give him a fucking death stare." Discussing their recent face-off, Paul mentioned that after doing the face-off, he walked away and laughed to himself, thinking it was insane. He was amazed that on his screen, he also mentioned the significance of the event being on Netflix, suggesting that it could revolutionize the game of boxing. Paul said, "The fact that it's on Netflix, I think that's going to really revolutionize the game in boxing. I think streaming could eventually be a very bright future for the sport." As both fighters prepare for what may be a landmark event, the boxing world watches with bated breath, eager to see if the clash will live up to its monumental expectations. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.